Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syima and this is In Plain Sight Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a card reading for you guys. And this time the pick a card reading is going to be about the potential in you that the potential in you that others see that you don't see in yourself. Okay, I think that was something like that, right? The potential in you that you see, that others see in you, that you don't necessarily see within yourself. So we're going to be looking into that. But before we go any further, as usual, I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers, and also, of course, to all of my existing subscribers, to those of you who've been showing me all the support, to those of you who've been giving me donations, sending me donations. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I really appreciate all of you. And yes, I'm always hoping that you guys, any of you who have ever made any donations to me, you guys, I hope you're blessed tenfold. And yeah, thank you so much for that. And also thank you for leaving all the lovely comments, you guys. I truly appreciate it, and I love reading all your comments, even though I can't reply all of them, and I always feel guilty for not replying, but yeah, it is what it is, right? What else? I think that's all, you guys. Oh yeah, I will be incorporating some new decks that just arrived in the mail today, so I'm excited to be using them. And yeah, so let's get straight into the piles. We have 3 piles to choose from, and remember to surround yourself in iridescent white light. If you don't know what that looks like, it's up here on the screen for you. Okay, surround yourself in that beautiful luscious light before you make your choice. Don't overthink your intuition, okay? Just go with whichever one you are most drawn to, all right? And also pause the video if you need to take a longer look at the piles. And if not, we can get straight into pile number 1, okay? So pile number 1, you guys chose the buffalo. All right, so what potential do others see in you that you don't necessarily see within yourself? Okay, pile number 1, you guys chose the buffalo. I'm hearing resilience with the buffalo here. You are very resilient. And immediately I'm being drawn to the lightning at the back here. It's almost like you guys know how to handle difficult situations, even though, of course, like, you know, let's say challenging situations, you pull through. You always manage to pull through. You are someone who is strong and looked up to. I'm hearing looked up to. A lot of people look up to you, I'm hearing. And your strength isn't, I'm not seeing your strength in the physical. It's almost like your willpower is strong, okay? And you're calm. You're calm in the face of a storm. Is that what they call it? Calm in the face of a storm. In the face of adversity. You push through. You're someone that works slow, but you work methodically, I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing that you like to do things properly so that you avoid mistakes, right? I'm also hearing wise, someone who is wise, all right? People see you as wise. You might not see this within yourself, but people see you as wise. People see you as someone who has a lot of experience, all right? And you need to be proud of yourself for that, okay? You need to be proud of yourself that you're here today, you know, still resilient, even more resilient than before, I'm hearing. And people are seeing your resilience. People are seeing your what's that? It's staying power. Is it called staying power? Willpower, staying power. It's almost like you don't give up easily. Okay, when you do a job, you don't give up easily. You might get things done slow, but you get things done. Okay, and you are a pillar. And also, people come to you when they are also, you know, in trouble. Even though you're like going through your own stuff, you know how to be that pillar for someone else who is also going through their own stuff, even though you're going through your stuff, because you're so resilient. Okay, let's see what other things. I'm excited to use this deck, even though it's kind of thick. Like, there's so many cards in here. This is the tea leaf oracle. There's so many cards in here, so I can't shuffle normally as I would, so I have to like split these into 2 or 4, and then I'm going to shuffle like that. Right, let me just shuffle once to save time. And yes, I hope you guys enjoy watching me be all clumsy. For God's sakes, hold on. All right, that's enough. Let's put these together. All right. 5 cards, please. 5 cards, please. 5 cards, please, Spirit. How number 1's potential. The others see within themselves. Ooh, I'm seeing some things. All right, that's enough. Okay. So we have bell, announcement. All right. Oh, buffaloes wear bells, right? Announcement. We have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Chair filled. Okay. Dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay. We have quill. Get back to the basics. All right. And broom. New home, new attitude. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to be using the, oh my God, this is easily becoming one of my favorite tarot decks. What's this called again? The Enchanted Forest. Is it? Yeah. Tarot of, okay. Why is this all, that's weird. What's it called again? The Enchanted Forest. It's not called that. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's called Tarot of the Enchanted Forest. I'm not going to look for the box right now because it's behind me. Anyways, I'm excited to use this deck. Anyways. See what you guys get. I haven't really studied the, because they have the different names for all the major arcana and also the court cards, right? So we'll see what comes out. We have 10 of visions, 10 of cups. Okay, lovely. 10 of cups. We have starlight, that's the star. Gorgeous. We have weaver of boons. I think this is Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I think that's the Queen of Pentacles, weaver of boons. We have 10 of boons, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, you guys. That's 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and Seeker of Boons, which is the Knight of Pentacles. That was that slow moving energy, but then you get shit done, okay? And bottom of the deck, you have 10 of challenges, which is 10 of swords, okay? At the bottom of the deck. That is 10, 10, 10. You guys might be seeing a lot of 10, 10, 10s, 1, 1, 1s, all right? Or 10, 10. Okay, that could be a significant number. 10 could be a significant number to you guys too, okay? So with Bell and 10 of Visions, okay, an announcement here. I feel like you guys, you literally have the potential to make others feel emotionally validated. I'm hearing emotionally validated and emotionally fulfilled when in any type of relationship with you. You have that ability to do that, okay? And with announcement here, it's almost like, you know how bells, like, they sound very belly. No, that's not a word. Okay, they sound very resounding, right? It's very resounding. It's very, when you hear a bell, you can hear its vibration, right? So I'm hearing that when you speak with love, you speak with emotions, all right? That's what people see in you. You might not realize that about yourself, but your emotions come through in your voice, right? With chair filled and the star here, you literally are a star. You literally, why can't I pick that up? You literally are a star, and you deserve this place. You deserve this. You deserve to be seen, I'm hearing, okay? You deserve to put your stuff out there. You deserve to be well known. You deserve to be looked up to, I'm hearing, okay? You deserve to be a role model, okay? You might have strong Aquarius in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay? And I'm hearing that you have, with someone new is entering your life, you are always like, you're always attracting new energies into your life, okay? Because of your star quality, because of your energy. It's not even you looking the part, all right? That's the thing. Sometimes you might think that, oh, to be a star, you have to look like a star. You don't necessarily have to look like, what the hell does that even mean, to look like a star? You have that star quality. You have that energy within you to, you know, to influence others. Yes, you could be an influencer yourself, right? Okay, so you might have your own platform here, or you want to, okay? Because we were talking about potential, and people see that you should have a platform for yourself. You should go into whatever it is that you are. I'm hearing you could be, it's not necessarily fearful, but hesitant about starting something that might put you into a position where, you know, you're out in public, where you are seen, all right? So you might be a little a little hesitant about that, okay? But you will get there, okay? Because you know, you should know that you have, look at this, you literally have 10 of Visions, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. You have the ability to, your potential is that you have the ability to accumulate a lot of abundance. This is like generational wealth with the 10, 10, 10 here, okay? This is generational wealth, because you are patient, because you are resilient, because you stick through your plans. You see your visions. Yeah, 10 of Visions. You see where you're going, and you know you're strong. You are a powerful manifester here, okay? With Dark Man and Weaver of Boons, Queen of Pentacles here. What does this mean? Dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay. Okay, so there could be someone around you that has dark hair, dark complexion. Could be someone Asian looking, okay? Someone with longer hair. Doesn't necessarily have to look Asian, but this person has like very dark features. I'm not saying this person is dark. I'm saying like they have dark features. They have that look, you know, that scorpionic look maybe, okay? Or that more rougher look, you know, with this buffalo, more a little bit beefy. So I'm seeing that this is someone who is seeing your potential, okay? Someone sees you as wife material here. Someone who can keep a stable home. Wife or husband material. If you are a woman, then, you know, this person is looking at you as wifey. If you are a man, then this person is looking at you as, you know, husband material, really. Okay? So maybe you don't see yourself, okay, as being someone who is ready to be in a committed relationship, but you are. It looks like you are. And someone sees that you are. Right? With Quill here, the first thing that I heard when this card popped out and I saw it was writing. You have a knack for writing. There's something about you and your style of writing, or your style of, with Quill here, your style of, yeah, there's something about you being really creative in the way you write. All right, the words you use, the vocabulary that you use. You know how to put all these words together. You know how to, you know which words go well with certain words, right? You know how some people, when they write, they just like throw in all of these big words to the point where it just becomes, you don't understand it, okay? Because they try to make it sound so frilly, okay? But you have a flair for writing. I'm hearing that the way you write is eloquent, but also at the same time, it's not shabby, okay? So maybe you take your time, maybe you journal. Maybe this is something that you did as a kid, or maybe you write a lot in your diary, you know? You used to love writing, or you used to, you know, write short stories or something, okay? And I'm hearing that if you get back into writing, this is going to bring in you a lot of abundance. It doesn't matter what you write. You could be writing poems, writing songs, writing lyrics, writing children's books, writing for blogs, writing articles for, it's 222, oh my god. I just saw it's 222 right now. Yeah, so people are going to enjoy your writings. Whatever it is that you write, people will enjoy your work, okay? So people see your potential in the way you write, I'm hearing. So don't be shy when it comes to your writing, okay? And with Broom and the Seeker of Boons here, people are noticing that you are working towards, maybe you are working towards a new home, or working towards buying a new home, working towards buying a new place for yourself, or, you know, yeah, new home, new attitude. You've changed, I'm hearing. You've changed. You have transformed yourself into someone who knows what they want, who knows where their happiness lies, and you see your happiness, and you are going after that vision, okay? You're going after that vision. You're working for that vision every single day, and you are resilient. And you will get this new home. as long as you stay on your path, as long as you stay, you know, as long as you steadily work towards your dreams. You don't have to rush. There's no rush. This is something that I had to learn too, is that whatever it is that you're doing, right, you have to enjoy the process. Like, literally be present when you're doing something that you know that you love. Shut everything else out just for that moment where you feel like you want to bring out your creativity, right? Shut everything else out. Okay, you're not going to shut everything out forever. Just enough for you to be present, stay in flow with what you're doing, right? Okay, and you have the ability to achieve literally generational wealth. Okay, and this is the potential in you that others see in you that you don't see within yourself. You can achieve your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment. At the same time, you can achieve being a star, being a public figure. You don't necessarily have to be, worldwide famous. You can strive for that, of course you can. But you are a star in your own right, whether or not you get validation or not. That's something that you need to see within yourself, okay? Because someone is watching you. I'm hearing someone new is entering your life, and this dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair, okay, this person is seeing your potential and your potential in becoming their wife, or vice versa, right? Okay, and with the 10 of Swords here, like I said, you are resilient. Like you've gone through so much pain in the past that and with the 10 here, with the 10 10 10s, it's endings of that. All of this pain brought you right here in this moment where you have become someone completely different to who you were before. Someone you can be proud of. You need to be proud of yourself, right? Okay? Bottom of the deck, we have victory in some endeavor. Exactly. You are going to get victory in some sort of endeavor, that whatever endeavor it is that you are working towards, you're going to achieve victory, okay? All right. Beautiful spread, you guys. Can't believe nearly all the 10s came out. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Star, Queen of Pentacles. A lot of earth signs here. I'm hearing like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have this in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Aquarius. And water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? The strong earth. All right? It's your earth placements that is making you someone who is, you know, not necessarily work hard. It's not about working hard. It's about working smart. Okay? That's what you do. Work smart, right? Okay, so pile number one, I hope that reading resonated with you. If that didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you guys get notified on future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Remember to follow me on Instagram. I am I always say this, but yeah, I'm planning to post more often there. All right, and also thank you so much for all the donations, all the comments, for all the bookings, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that if you guys are waiting for any of your readings, your readings will all be out by the end of this week, because I've been, I think what do you call that? I took a little bit more than I could handle, so some of the readings might be delayed. Okay, so thank you so much for your patience, you guys. I promise I'll have all your readings out in divine timing, right? But not too late, of course not too late, right? But yeah, anyways, thank you so much, pile number 1. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you guys chose the Vulture. I like the energy of this pile. Okay, these are my mystics in this pile. Okay, my esoteric babies, my psychics, the witches, the ones who are into the arcane knowledge, right? Secret knowledge. Okay, you guys are very psychic, very in tune, and you're cloaked. I'm seeing that you're cloaked. Your potential is that you know how to protect your energy. I don't know how to stress that, how important this is. Okay, you guys know how to protect your energy. You are cloaked. You see how this vulture only has the head sticking out, like it's just the head that's like clear, right? That's literally how people see you. Okay, it's almost like I'm seeing someone who just like sticks their head out the door and say hi and then goes back in. You know, people know you're there, but they don't see all of you, you know. So you know how to protect yourself. You're heavily cloaked. Okay, I think this is more of what you don't see within yourself, that you are heavily protected. You are heavily psychic. Some of you might not even trust in your psychic gifts, but I'm pretty sure that you've had like instances in the past where, you know, people have come back to tell you that, oh my God, you know how you said this was happening? Like, that's exactly what happened. How'd you know? You know, stuff like that. You're not afraid to dive deep into your shadows. You're not afraid to sit with your shadows. You're not afraid to indulge in the void, you know, because you know that's where you learn a lot of things. Things where, you know, places in your mind where other people don't usually go. Yeah, you have the ability to go deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole, I'm hearing, without feeling like you're drowning in it. You still have your head sticking out the door, right? I'm also seeing a maze. You know the Centaur's maze, right? I'm seeing someone who is walking into the maze, but they're very smart. They use like a piece of string. They tie it to the front of the door of the maze, and then they go in. Okay, that's how smart you are. You think beforehand, you know, like, you know, if a place is difficult to get lost in, you take the measures. It's almost like, you know, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like you take measures to make sure that you don't get lost. And that's how your psychic mind works. You know, you can tell, if I don't do this, then this is going to happen. So I better do this. My intuition is telling me that I need to do this, so I'm just going to do it. Because if I don't do this, then you see something that's going to happen, you know, but you know how to avoid it. You know how to shift realities for yourself. That's crazy, you guys. Pile number 2. Impressive. Yes, and you're very still too, you know. You're not afraid of the macabre. Wow, did you hear that? That screeching cat in the background? Yeah, you're not afraid of the dark. That's what I'm hearing. And you might not see this as a potential, but the thing is, like, it's people like these who have the potential to uncover a lot of hidden knowledge, you know. Your mind is free to roam. Some places that you roam might seem a little dark, but you're not scared because you know how to get back out, because you've already tied that string to the front of the door. You know how to get back out. Very nice. I like that. All right, let's see. I am going to shuffle once, and this is a new deck, by the way. I'm so excited to use it. And I'm going to split these into 4 so that I can shuffle them thorough. Oh my god, look at what I did. I need to pull all that back out so that they don't get mixed up. God's sakes, Syima. Like I was saying in pile 1, I hope you guys have fun watching me stumble about with this circle deck. Okay, let's see. Let's do another one. And then we're good. Okay, never mind. Let's see. We have shark. Okay, you have shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Oh wow, wow. Okay, I'm getting messages already. Wait. You guys could be good with cryptocurrency or stocks. I think that's your potential that you don't see within yourself too. You know, you could be good with what do you call it? I don't really know how cryptocurrency works, but I'm sure that you need to be able to predict when prices go up and down and all that, right? So you might have the ability to do that. You can make a lot of money doing that, I think, you know, right? So that's enough. So we have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. We have egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. And like this, okay, teardrops, great personal sorrow. Okay, I'm hearing alchemy with that. All right, and valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. There's a lot about success here, okay? There's like more than 200 cards in this deck. And they all have like different stuff on them, right? But you guys managed to pull out the cards that speak of success here, okay? The ability to evade poverty, I'm saying, or evade difficult situations or challenging situations. But even if you have to go through a challenging situation where your intuition is telling you, okay, this is going to be hard, so you're going to have to prepare for this, your intuition will tell you exactly what to do. You trust your intuition, okay? The shark, you know, the way they swim is like very, it's almost like they're scouting, right? They're scouting. So beforehand, you know what's going to happen. So before that, you're already scouting for, okay, where am I going to jump to next? I know that that's going to, you know, something within you is telling you that that is not going to work out. So you are already making plans for what is going to work out, even though you might not exactly see it while you're doing it. Okay, but then when something turns out the way you want it to turn out, you're like, shit, I am so glad I followed my intuition. That's what I'm hearing you guys see. Right? Let me get all the cards out first. This is a new deck I'm using too. The Tarot of the Enchanted Forest. We have the Seeker of Spells. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay. No, that's not. That's the Queen of Wands. Is it? The Queen is Weaver. Okay, no, this is Knight of Wands. The Seeker of Spells. Okay. The Knight of Wands. We have Weaver of Visions. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Yes, your intuition is popping. I'm sensing some Scorpios. That's a Pisces Scorpio, okay? Child of Challenges. So this is Page of Swords, okay? Yes, that's that studying energy. All right, Weaver of Challenges. This is the Queen of Swords. Queens and Empresses in this pick a card reading. We have the Enchanter's Wheel. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. Some of you might be Sagittarius out there. Okay. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have Child of Visions, Page of Cups. All right. We'll be looking at the bottom of the deck in a bit for the circle cards, the tea leaf cards. But right now what I'm seeing is, yes, you are okay with shark here. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. You know how to take care so that you don't experience loss of material wealth. You know how to make sure that you're always provided for, because you're always following your intuition, right? And I was hearing something about that scouting, and this is like that scouting. I'm going to go look for something else that I can embark upon, okay? You might not know sometimes why you're doing what you're doing, but you're just following, you're in flow. And it always works out for you. It usually always works out for you. That is your potential. You need to be thankful that your intuition is always guiding you. Yeah, you follow spirit. And then usually you will always come to, you know, that special thing where you don't even realize that it's like, when you come across it, you don't realize it's special, is that special. But as time goes by, you're going to see that you did a lot of special things. Yeah. I see I'm being drawn to this fox in the background, okay? There are people who watch you, you know, observe you, how you live your life. Or how are you able to evade? Yes, the fox is very sly, right? I'm getting the word sly. But you're not sly with people, you're just sly with your situations, right? Okay, so with bread and the Queen of Cups, period of prosperity and abundance, and the Queen of Cups here, that you are, your intuition is guiding you to your success, and you're absolutely following your intuition. When your intuition tells you to protect yourself from certain people, you don't question it, you just do. When your intuition tells you you're supposed to talk to someone, or you're supposed to wait on someone, or you're supposed to wait on something, don't move yet, now you can move, okay, now, you know, meditate, or you know, whatever it is that your intuition is telling you to do, okay, you don't question it. You literally follow your intuition, and you're always in flow. And when you do that, you're always guided towards abundance and prosperity and success. Okay? This is your potential that you don't see within yourself. But if you do learn to really follow your intuition, okay, really follow your, because I'm hearing like your psychic is hell, okay? The Queen of Cups is someone who is very psychic, and not just the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Swords here too, smart as fuck too, you know? Emotionally intelligent. Yes, that's it. You are emotionally intelligent. People see your emotional intelligence that you might not see within yourself. You have a lot of emotional intelligence, okay? Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work with the Page of Swords. You watch for what to work hard on and what you can not really work hard on. You're very studious, that's what I'm hearing. You're very studious. Studious? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Studious. Sometimes when I say studious, it sounds so silly. I don't know why that word sounds so silly to me, but anyways, right? So yeah, success assured with good plans and hard work. Whatever it is that you are, you know, working towards or birthing, you're waiting to hatch. That's what I'm hearing, okay? You're waiting for something to hatch, and you're waiting patiently. You know it's going to hatch at some point, right? But while this is going to hatch, you're off already studying, right? What can I do now? What can I do while I wait for this to come in? And while you wait for this to come in, oh my God, you are such a fucking powerful manifester, because while you let go of this, and you focus on something else first, right? That's what letting go is. Your desire is still there. You know, you know it's gonna hatch, right? Yeah. Amazing, pal two. I hope you see this within yourself. Okay? And you know why you're like this, I'm hearing? It's because you've done a lot of releasing with teardrops here. All right? Great personal sorrow. You've gone through a lot. The Queen of What am I saying? The Queen... I was gonna mix cups and swords together. How the hell is that going to come about? Cords? The Queen of Cords. Anyways, the Queen of Swords. She doesn't become the Queen of Swords without some pain, you know, a lot of pain. She doesn't come into this emotional intelligence, right? Sharp, witted, witty. I'm hearing witty, sharp. Your eyes don't miss a thing, okay? Because you've learnt from a lot of your past experiences. You're not afraid of a little bit of prickly thorns now. You know how to... This is someone with boundaries. Look at that. You want to cross me? You're going to wait until I use my magic to pull these thorns to the side so that you can come in, right? And look at that crow. That's your intuition. You follow your intuition like a compass, okay? And then green eyes. Some of you might have green eyes, right? Yeah, some of you might have green eyes, piercing eyes, okay? That's so cool. Anyways, that is cool. You have hypnotizing eyes, okay? You have eyes that really look into someone. Some of you might, I don't know why I'm hearing this, some of you might make others uncomfortable with the way you look at them, you know, especially when they're talking, especially when people are talking, you're really like, it's almost like you're taking everything in about that person, okay? Nothing gets past you. See this? Your eyes might be slitted, but you still see, okay? Something about your third eye being very wide open, right? Okay? And what was I saying about the vulture just now? You're able to shift realities because of how you follow your intuition. And look at that. The Wheel of Fortune is shifting realities. Okay? Yeah. Green eyes. Birds could be significant to you. Nightingales, I'm hearing. Nightingales. Okay. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. You have a deep trust in whoever it is that you deem as God, source, spirit. And this is what gives you strength and peace. And you know you're always being guided towards success, even though it might not look like it, but you trust. Okay? Pile number 2, what an amazing pile. I love this pile. Whoever chose number 2, lucky, lucky you. Okay? Amazing intuition. And keep doing those protection spells, okay? Protection meditations, cleansing meditations. Constantly do that. That's literally all you have to do, because you don't need to, you know, I believe that you don't need to cast any kind of magic. All you need to do is release and protect yourself, protect your energy. That's when you can really listen to your intuition, when it's not, you know, being invaded by other people's energies. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified on future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I will send you the rates. Thank you for all the bookings, you guys. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the comments, the lovely comments. Keep leaving those comments. I love reading your comments, even though I don't reply to them. I promise you I read them, and I always give out like very thankful energy every time I read your comments. I love reading them, and what else? I think that's it. Pile number 2. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. It was a pleasure reading for you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 3. All right, so you guys chose the Scorpion. Okay. What is your potential that others see in you that you don't see within yourself? I'm hearing you'd be good in combat for some reason. I don't know what kind of combat, but you're competitive, okay? I'm hearing you're competitive. You yeah. I'm also hearing transformation because of the Scorpio, right? This is, some of you might be Scorpios, or you have strong Scorpio placements in your chart. Master of transformation. You're always constantly transforming. I'm seeing something about hair. Okay, you might change up your hair a lot. Yeah. You might change the colors of your hair a lot. You have the potential to be fierce. I'm hearing you are fierce, strong. What's that word? Precise. I'm seeing someone who is doing fencing. You know, it's almost like when you see people do, you know, fencing. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that, right? It's almost like a dance, right? You guys might be good dancers. Yeah, there's something about your body, the way your body moves. Yes, your body is timely. I'm hearing timely. You have a natural beat to you. You can follow a rhythm, all right? You are I'm also hearing, for some reason, I'm hearing Heyoka empath. If you guys know what that is, then this might resonate with you, okay? You shine light on other people's shadows. I think you guys are the type that might, you know, your presence alone triggers other people, okay? Your energy triggers other people into, you know, questioning themselves, questioning how they treat you, questioning how they react to you, or how they engage with you. There's this thing that you do where after someone engages with you, they start thinking like, what does she mean by that? Or, you know, people always go back to your conversations, I'm hearing. There could be also something about your voice. Your voice might be something that is very distinct and memorable. People remember your voice. Or people can tell your voice if you walk into a room and you start talking, and people can tell, oh my God, that's such and such, right? I can hear his or her voice, right? I'm hearing that like I was saying, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra is very lit, all right? You have a lot of sexual energy, okay? You have a lot of sensual energy. Deep. Okay. All right. Let's see what your cards have to say. So as I was explaining the last two piles, this is a new deck, and this deck has over 200 cards in it, and I think it's 200, 240 cards, so I can't shuffle them all together. I literally have to split them in half. And I was talking to Tay from Tarot with Tay today about these this deck, where she was saying that she had to split the deck in two. Anyways, that's exactly what I have to do too. So yeah. Okay, let's see. What is your potential that others see in you that you don't see within yourself? Okay, so you have dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay. Again with dogs, getting together with friends. You're loyal, I'm hearing loyal. Yes, loyalty. Okay. We have clouds, temporary problems. You have flowers, happiness. I'm going to take all those because those went 3, really? Okay, so we have chair empty, someone is leaving your life. We have harp, great happiness again, and are you serious? Vulture. So you might be drawn to the vulture pal, okay, or you might have came from the vulture pal. All right. It says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna get all the cards out first. I'm hearing you have the potential to change people just by the way you are. Very loyal here. Something about loyalty here. Okay. We have child of challenges. That is page of swords. Okay. We have the two of visions, the two of cups. Amazing. Yeah, you love hard, I'm hearing. You have the potential to be an amazing lover. Okay, two of spells, that's the two of wands. I'm hearing through thick and thin. We have the 6 of challenges, which is the 6 of swords. Okay. And we have the Council of Animals, which is the Judgment card, I think, with the XX here. Yeah, the Council of Animals. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Cups. Okay. All right. So with dog close up and child of challenges here, you are a very tentative friend. You're a friend that really, like, you really are loyal to your friends, and you are always checking up on them. I'm hearing like you are I don't know why they see this as a potential, but you have the potential to be a good friend, or maybe you don't see that you are a good friend, all right, to other people. You are an amazing friend. I'm being very loyal. You're there through thick and thin. You are there. You can be there for someone through their, you know, troubles, their worries, temporary problems, okay? People come to you with their temporary problems to see how they're going to make a decision, because something that you say will allow them to make their choice or make a decision. People come to you when they can't make a decision, or they're trying to make a decision, or they are looking for a second opinion. I'm hearing, okay? You could be a really good counselor. I'm hearing someone who, you know, what do you call it? You what's that? It's not safe space, for God's sakes. It's, you give space for others to express their, or lament, yes, okay? For others to complain to you, because you're not there just as a dumping ground for their problems, but you are there as someone who can sift through the solutions to their problems, okay? You might be someone who gives really good advice, all right? Yeah, with happiness and the Six of Swords here, you help others move into a state of, you know, search for their own happiness, or see, you know, how to move into calmer waters, how to maneuver themselves out of these like temporary problems. Sometimes people, when they look at their problems, they don't see it as temporary. Sometimes people are so, like, they drown in their problems so much that they feel like they're doomed to feeling like this forever. You know, nobody is doomed to a certain situation forever, okay? Unless you believe that, right? But you, right? You are able to help part the clouds for these people. I don't know who I'm referring to when I say these people, but these people who see your potential, okay? That you don't see within yourself. That you are the bringer of happiness, okay? You show people how to be happy without actually telling them how to be happy, but you know how to show them the way for them to, you know, maneuver themselves into a more happier vibration or higher vibration with happiness here. And flowers. Yeah, I'm hearing breath of fresh air. It's almost like when people speak to you or when people come to you, they leave feeling like they have a lot of things that they got off their chest. Yes? Yeah. Okay, with chair empty. Oh my God, I can't pick these cards up. Someone is leaving your life. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. And harp with great happiness. Again, okay, with, it's almost like you can tell what is making this person or these people unhappy. Usually it has something to do with them being involved with, you know, people who are on a lower vibration than them. And sometimes it's, you know, it's those vibrations that are affecting your vibrations or their, yeah. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So with someone is leaving your life, it's almost like you can tell. You might not straight up say like, hey, you need to leave this person and then you'll be happy, or and then you're going to feel a little bit lighter. You're not going to straight up say it like that, but the way you say it, I'm hearing it's like the way you say it, you know, you say it in a way so that they can see it themselves, so that they come across the conclusion themselves. That they can see that they can finally see that what is really making them unhappy or stuck in depression, or, you know, seeing who is against them. You can tell who, like, for example, if you are a counselor and a client comes to you, right, some sort of counselor or guide, right, and or even a life coach, right? So if you have a client that comes to you and tells you their problems or tells you what their issues are, you can already tell who is affecting this person's energy, you know, and what they need to pull away from, so that they don't allow this person to affect their energy. Or you know how to get this person, how to tell this person how to protect themselves, basically, right? Or what they should protect themselves from. And usually your advice always leads them to great happiness, with Harp here, right? You have good judgment. With the Judgment card here, people trust your judgment, okay? I'm hearing that you might think that you're a very boring person. You are far from that, okay? You are far from that. I'm seeing this Kingfisher here. Isn't it Kingfishers that the way they dive is like very, like, they go straight in? Yeah, you think that you think that you are not appreciated or not missed, or you won't be missed, or you are someone who, you know, people don't pay attention to, or you're boring, or you probably sit in, you know, you're not. You're just with the wrong people. You're just around people who don't understand you. You know, I think that's another message. That's like a message for someone out there. If you think you're boring, you're not. People listen to you. People take your advice. People hear your voice in their head when they're trying to, you know, ruminate on a problem or something, or, you know. But the thing is, with these type of people, right, usually you are the one who is always, you know, holding space. Yes, that's the word, holding space for other people. But you don't have that person in your life that holds space for you, so you've always had to hold space for yourself, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. But you're a good friend. People, you know, value your presence, okay? Getting together with friends, and the 2 cups here, there are at least 2 people in your life who really value your energy. I'm hearing. Look at this. Look at how, and this is someone who's absolutely loyal to you. A dark colored dog and the light colored dog. This is the dark haired person, and this is the light haired person. There is someone out there for you who is absolutely complementary to you. And you will find that person if you haven't already. Someone you're going to truly fall in love with. And you complement each other. It's not like, you know, you're the same. You're going to have a lot of differences with this person, I'm seeing. Like a lot of different 3D things, like your different religious views, backgrounds, the way you were brought up, you know, ethnicities, age difference, you know, there's a lot of like differences between you, but these differences are going to come together and create something really, really balanced. I'm hearing. Okay? There is at least 1 or 2 people who really, really appreciate your energy, okay? And you don't need a whole group of people to appreciate your energy. You should know how to do that for yourself. I mean, I'm not saying that in a mean way, but when you really know how to appreciate your own energy, you know, you can figure out and you can pinpoint who really does appreciate your energy, you know, authentically, your authentic self, right? And I'm hearing like, I'm hearing this person say like, I wish there was just one person that understood me. There is. And with the kingfisher and the dragonfly here, I don't know why I'm seeing like the kingfisher as being very quick, you know, to target something and go for their aim for their target, right? Their fish. And this dragonfly, so I'm getting a lot of air energy. So even this is the 4 of Cups, but I'm sensing like something is going to happen for you quick. Okay, there's something going to happen for you quick. All right. Another message is I'm hearing that you're going to find a best friend in a lover here, with dogs, getting together with friends, and 2 of Cups here, and dog close up, pleasure with a close friend, and Page of Swords. This is something new, okay? And I'm hearing this person is already watching you with the Page of Swords here. All right? I didn't call out the signs in the last pile, so the signs that I'm seeing here are air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the 2 of Wands here. 6 of Challenges again is Swords. So Swords is, I am drained, you guys. Swords is I just said it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then Judgment, which is, I think, Scorpio. Yes? Yeah. Okay. So pile number 3, I think I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you guys get notified on future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I will send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the dislikes, okay, for all the comments. I love reading your comments, you guys, even though I don't reply to you guys as much as I would like to, but I assure you I do read all of your comments, and yeah, I appreciate all of them. And I think that's it. Pile number 3. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. And I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye.